Might be the case. There's an order to this place, transients. One that you have now disrupted, and now, like a body fighting sickness, it shall retaliate. And to be perfectly honest with you, I've been instructed by that same orderly power to stop it. You want this? He gestures at the grave light above him. Probably.
No.
Why should I give it to you? Why should I not? And he just reaches for the trigger mechanism. Let loose the hounds of the hunt. Spinosaurus begins pawing the ground. You guys hear something from down the way you came. A similar surging noise.
You mentioned a matter of payment.
I did.
I don't suppose the grave light itself would be a steep price.
It would, considering all you've done is deliver a message. One past the threshold of death itself, Lorelei remarks.
Well, that couldn't have made it back up here any other way.
He pinches the bridge of his nose, covered and veiled as it is. You have me at an impasse. Touche.
How high up is the light itself?
Hundreds of feet. It's a lighthouse, and not the little skimpy baby ones on the East Coast. It only goes up 2 stories. Fucking baby shit. I'm talking about the really good ones, like the Greeks had. Hundreds of feet.
I don't think it'll come to this, but like, let's say, theoretically, I tied Benny to a crossbow bolt and shot him towards the light.
Way too heavy, mate.
Figured. Anyways.
Way too heavy. You'd be adding something that's like 5,000% the bolt's weight.
Whatever. If only we had a shoulder-mounted trebuchet.
Yeah, if only.
Was it a trebuchet or a catapult? No, it's a trebuchet. Anyways.
It's a trebuchet. It's a superior siege weapon. It's a trebuchet.
Anyways, back to Fred.
Tangent aside, he looks over. I am honor-bound not to hunt you. As much as I disdain my father, you've done good by our family. That being said, he unleads himself from the railing. That is certainly not sufficient into giving you the grave light, as much as I care little for this place.
Is there anything we could do in return for that boon? Any other?
You would ask me what task you might do to send me back to Traverse Town. He thinks. He begins pacing down the battlement. My house. House Retorius. Is it still around?
I look over to Varric.
Varric will roll history.
I don't think there's a way to aim that one, so... Oh, jeez, that's not a great roll.
He shrugs.
Any chance that Fia came across famous noble
If
people
you
with
would-
entertainment?
Yeah, learn to do it retroactively or beforehand. That's not how Bardic Inspiration works.
No, I wasn't saying Bardic Inspiration. I was saying to see if she could roll.
Oh, just having her own role?
Yeah,
I don't
just
think Fia is in a noble
general bardic lore.
I mean,
I'll let you roll by disadvantage.
okay. Is this history again?
Not much better.
Yeah.
By 1 point.
Neither of you know.
We do not know.
Sorry to say.
So he's only good for fighting, and you're only good for being couriers. The world has truly lost its standards.
Well, it sounds like you guys have been down here for a rather long time, so. Never mind.
Do you think you could leave this place?
Yes.
That seems to be your quest.
Like 2 steps away from the door.
I can make your last step all that much harder. Or at least I would, if I didn't just say not to hunt you. But I guarantee you, the last step will be plenty hard as is. He is waiting just across the threshold.
I don't suppose removing Venian in a very permanent way matters at all?
Permanent?
Yeah, we did kill him in Traverse Town.
Yeah, he's gone.
He thinks on that matter. I'm not sure if he actually is gone. I don't know how dying in Traverse Town works. All I remember is being tripped up a tower. A lie about escape. Roll persuasion.
You haven't seen any sparks of someone else escaping because of that? Because of the death zone?
4. Look across through the gloom at the other Gravelight Towers. These are the only other people that have escaped Traverse Town and remained sentient. The rest are either lost souls that were here originally or those that slipped out of Traverse Town and lost their way and minds. He looks down, squinting at the mask that's hanging at your side. He's dead, is he? Truly.
To the best of my knowledge.
That's a shame. I was hoping to do it myself. I don't like being tricked. My father. Was he actually remorseful?
Seemed genuine.
He seemed sad.
Sad for me or sad for the family? Sad for his own pride.
I think he was
Well,
sorry,
I
just
mean,
never got
I
to see him again.
suppose you could ask him yourself. I truthfully cannot say. I don't know.
Very frank, and you're very cheeky. Ken, I would have liked you.
If you are wanting to go back to Traverse Town, there is the way we got out. Was any special circumstances around that? Do you guys know?
I mean, yeah, we worked through part of a dimension.
No, but
Well-
look at him. Us taking what would be like if he was implying working them back.
It is a
I'm
life.
sorry, I didn't catch that. What was?
He says that if you take his life, you will go back anyways.
Oh, okay, okay,
It is a light that binds us here,
gotcha.
and we're not all keen on going back. I suppose that's the town. One which is a utopia, the other one whittles you down until you want to go back.
No, I remember reading in a book not too long ago about lineage of nobility. And am I correct in thinking that one man's doing becomes the honor and responsibility of the next generation that takes over head of house?
Yes. Burden of duty.
Then, I would like to congratulate you, Lord Vittorius, as it
You're
was your
right.
father who was able to take down Vinian.
Ooh. Ooh. You fucking waving bait in front of him. Persuasion.
You can take a bardic as well if you want.
Alright, you got the bardic inspiration.
Hey,
the
Don't
guy
play fast.
Okay. Okay. Alright, 5 or more. 5 or more.
Or another one.
Ew.
The DC was 18, so you're fine either way.
Huh.
I'm sure you're just exaggerating.
I am not.
And I suppose that if I were to ask all of you the circumstances of the battle, you all told me to go ask my father myself.
Pretty much.
My lord, would it matter if we were?
No, I wouldn't trust you anyways.
It was your father that was there, being the highest ranking individual. Gets credit for the glory, if I'm not mistaken.
The ways of Traverse Town are unknown to me. My memories of my time there are already began fading. I feel like he's rubbing his face at that. He looks out from his sentry post near touching the gloom. Well, if there were gods in this world, then may they be fair and just. He leaps over the railing and begins falling until he finally gets to the same height as you guys. So he descends like some 4 stories. I mean, stepping over to you all. By my name and by my house's name, you're free to take the light. Although I'd caution you at doing it so soon. As I did just tell you, those that keep order in the derelicts, he gestures all around him. One of their champions is awaiting just past the threshold. And he just does like a sweeping motion of his arm, like a flick almost. And then just a pathway, a thoroughfare, begins getting destroyed / carving through all the shipwrecks, showing you a very straight shot towards the exit of this district. Just that way.
What could you tell us about what's waiting for us outside of this
He's
district?
quite powerful. A knight
In what
of
way?
might.
Hmm?
In any way you can imagine. He has the powers of magic, although he is not beholden to them. He is damn capable with both spear and sword. He is a chosen of the Gravelight itself, so do not be surprised if it aids him.
Is he accompanied by anyone, or is it just one?
He needs no one else.
Great. I feel that's worse than if there were more people.
There are more of them, but they all attend to different parts of Derelict Town. This is this area's warden, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. If he falls, by chance, would another
When?
warden... Hmm?
When he falls.
When he falls, okay. So
And
let's stay
then-
positive. Let's stay positive. When he falls, would there be a chance that another warden would, I don't know, sense this and come after us?
Likely, but I imagine you guys will be leaving before they arrive.
Yeah,
True,
let's do that.
Well, we don't know how fast it is and how quickly we get going.
They're not traveling instantaneously. They do have to tread.
Traverse.
Okay.
The Spinosaurus like walks up to Lord Vittorius and like rubs its head against him, which is the size of the head. It's the size of him and more so. And he just pats it, just like, hey, stop it, stop.
Adorable and terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
The best hunting beasts are.
Before we do this, Lord Retorius,
Yes.
we could, if we do successfully return to the surface, look for your descendants to see if they are still around.
He nods. Well, then I'm more eager to give you the grave life if that were the case. And he pulls off his signet ring and he gives it over to you. If they are still around, give them this. Don't tell them where it came from, though. I don't want anyone to know our fates. It's not worthy.
Understood. Is there anything you wish them to know?
He thinks on the matter for a moment, rubbing the snoot of his dinosaur. Tell them that whatever they are, whatever they're doing, their ancestors are watching and are proud of them.
If I find them, I will do so.
If. So, he gestures at the large tower. You may get on with it whenever you so please. If not, then you're free to stay here for however long you wish and steel yourselves against the fight that is to come.
As he says this,
You guys
I
are
do
free
roll.
to take a short rest here. I say a long rest if you guys want to spend upon a Ferrostone, or if you guys want to cash in the waxing verve files.
Would he be able to make an area dry for us to actually have a proper rest?
He's not a mage.
Alright. But he can warp the... Okay, whatever.
Come on, man. You know Crash ain't making no dang mages. Get out of here.
He can shift the surroundings. That's easy. He's basically just using the grave light to
Okay.
blast the shit out of it invisibly.
People are
Making the
supernatural
entire area
and
dry,
beast.
that's different. He can't do that without sizzling you guys, which I don't think you guys want. If you guys want to, I can do that, though. Just, let me just look up the meteor swarm damage.
No, thanks. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm-
4d6, 20 fire, 20 bludgeoning.
That'd probably be
1 mile range.
It'd probably be
40-foot
20
radius.
product, 20 force in this case. No, I can't get
So, like, maybe 10 damage to Ruhan and instantly kill everyone else. Gotcha.
not physical damage.
Oh, yeah.
Not physical.
The real question is, do we need a rest right now?
That's up to you guys. You guys didn't have to deal with the fucking horseman fight, which I'm honestly surprised at. 30 seconds. If that was 30 seconds past, at least one round of combat would have been happening, and that's all I needed. Shame.
I do not need a rest personally right now. I'm good
I
though.
think I have all my long rests.
I think so.
I mean, I could get back 2 giant, but I still have
Mhm.
3. So I'm
We could easily do a short rest.
yeah, it's only 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only
Depends on what y'all
missing.
need.
I'm missing 6 points of health, and that would pretty
And
much
how many inspiration? 2?
2. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
can
should
get that
go
back in a
back
short
for
rest
rest
though. Yeah, so short rest on that one. So
Okay, so I would definitely recommend those, because that's 2 potential shield spells
Yeah.
that you could have.
Also, I did change how aid works to be in line with Baldur's Gate, which is a one spell pops for the whole party. Yay. So Varric, he drank a Mad potion earlier, but he was down 1 second level spell slot. No longer. He's full up. Benny has all of his Benny magics. His Benny charm. I should call him Benny charms. That would be like a cereal.
That would work.
And then like you get little skulls of marshmallow, and anchors of normal cereal.
They're magically fortitude.
Right. Since we're taking a short rest, I will use 2 fortune points to create a first level slot, and then animalize the
Okay,
next
so
slots.
we don't have the hero's feast still, right?
No, you guys don't have heroes feats anymore.
Okay.
You guys do
So
have
we have
aid,
5
but
from aid and 10 from inspiring.
bingo. 5
Okay,
max
cool.
HP.
I
8
am-
HP.
I am set up where I need to be.
Does the Shard of Ends, if you don't use the charge by your next short rest, can you add more dice, or does that?
It's
fizzle out?
one like you either have or don't have. You can't stack it. So you can't stack like 6.
You can't just
dice
keep
on-
adding dice on top. Okay.
No. I don't know what happens with that. It probably destroys either the shard or the weapon, something like that.
Or the user, or both, all 3. Why not?
I mean, if the shard gets destroyed, I don't know what happens. Probably a black hole or something. I don't know.
So
I would
it's the
decide
astral plane, and you're in
It's not good
death.
though. But yeah, so you can't stack different weapons and different hit dice. It can only be applied to a weapon at a time.
Oh. So I can like put my leg down and kind of twist and pop my hip.
Ooh.
I can do that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
It feels
It
so
feels so
goddamn
good.
when it happens.
Yes, yes, it does.
So I think it's like whenever I stand up, my 2 hips go.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
I could
cool.
never do reconnaissance work anymore. I crack and pop everywhere.
What is stealth?
No, fair.
Disadvantage on stealth.
You don't even have heavy armor.
It's bad.
Oh, that'd be such a good freaking. Oh. I'm gonna-
What, having
that's like a-
arthritis and thus you can't.
Yeah.
You're just wearing
Like
like
a
breastplate,
negative
but you still have
effect.
disadvantage.
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't know what to say at that point. Like, you're just too much realism.
Anyways, let's go die to a boss. I mean, kill a boss.
Yeah. Was there any health given out there at all, or was that just? Nah.
You
So,
can.
I think mark your 5 and 10.
Yeah.
God, that's like
You
football
got-
plus 15 HP. Hell yeah.
Did Varric have Song of Rest?
Why would Varric have
Song
sung
No, wait.
that? Sorry.
Fuck. Not Varric. Thea.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know they're really similar.
So
I-
basically the same
Hey.
person.
I don't think so.
Because I
Thea.
Varric always told us not during short rest.
Yeah, we just get Song of Rest, so just roll up a d6. And then we all get that bonus healing. It's like a free hit dice.
Yeah, it's essentially it.
Oh fuck
I
yeah, I
think-
do. Jesus.
I think you get the hit die if you
Yeah,
spend
okay.
hit die, though, is the
Uh-huh.
caveat.
You
Hey,
get the hit
what?
die only if you actually heal. Like you have to spend a hit die in order to get that hit die.
What fighting style did you take as Fia? Did you take dueling?
Yes.
Okay, so here's something really cool about dueling based on how the wording of it works, and especially if you have a weapon with a +1 or something on it.
Based upon the wording, it's really cool.
So it is the slashing flourish that lets
Yeah.
you hit extra allies, that says any enemy. So essentially, if you're surrounded by 9 people, you can hit all 9 of them with that. Additionally, if you have dueling, that applies to the damage as well as a plus from the weapon, even though your modifier does not.
Okay.
So if you have like dueling and a +1 weapon, that's not just a D8, that's a D8 +3.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
And
okay.
if you had like a flame tongue, it'd be like a D8 plus 2d6.
Add more damage. Why not?
Oh, okay. So,
So
D8.
It's good guaranteed damage, honestly.
it's very good if you can if
Not
you're in a situation where you're surrounded.
I had an idea for a barbarian zealot, of course, that just uses like a short sword and a fucking shield. So that way you tank really fucking good because shield lol. But also you would just be able to do a bunch of attacks, and then you would get automatic modifier damage because like strength plus rage damage plus
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's all that? So it's just like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, not good as not as good for critting, but it's really good for tanking and stabbing a person a billion times. Like basically like a gladiator from a Roman Colosseum.
Rage tanker.
See this Song of Rest is just I roll a d6 that applies to all party members.
You have to spend hit dice to get that.
It could be worded
Okay.
differently, but it depends. Like I say, just do that. But yeah, it does require someone actually having to spend a hit die in the first place. If no one's actually spending a hit die, then no one gets any healing.
Yeah, I mean, if no one's spending hit dice, they're probably not hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fair dues. Okay. Just gonna see if I can up my health a tiny bit, but oh well.
You do have your own hit dice.
Okay, hold on. Someone fucking turn on the Roomba, so I need to close my doors and stuff. People.
Yeah, I'm gonna just use it. Fuck it. Oh! Never mind, I don't need Song of Rest.
No.
Got like a platter from. So it's like build your own tacos.
Alright, I'm gonna run off for 2 seconds. And I will be right back.
Oh heck yeah! I'm starting to get taste back.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you got sick too?
Oh, yeah, did I ever tell y'all?
Yeah, your wife and daughter, I think, got corona.
Yeah, and they gave it to me,
Oh, sweet.
which I expected. Taking care of them in the
Yeah,
house.
honestly, yeah. But you're doing
But
fine.
Yeah, my son didn't get it at all, which is crazy.
I am
Good
back.
for him.
I just found out that apparently I have relatives coming over.
Oh, unexpected. Time to ignore them.
All right, lock
You
the
know,
door.
the day of they're coming over. You know, just
Yeah,
as always.
As usual. As usual.
I hate it when they do that.
That's literally any time someone comes over in my family, except when it's me inviting people over. I give everyone like a week heads up, but can't get the same courtesy back.
Yeah, my folks do the same thing. Like, oh, we didn't tell you. We invited them 2 weeks ago. Like,
Well, obviously you fucking didn't.
no, it's so irritating. Anyway,
So wait, what are you guys up to?
finishing the short rest, I think.
You know, if it makes you feel any better, I don't even know my mother-in-law's coming over until she opens the door, and neither does my wife.
So you're both like, oh, hi.
That's something.
She'll call her when she's in her driveway. Hey, can I come over?
Mom,
Wait,
I can
in the
see you from here.
Yeah.
I could see you out the window. So is that a yes?
Because it better be yes, because I'm heading on over.
I'm opening the door as we speak.
Honestly, I don't mind though, because whenever she comes in, she's such a freaking. That woman does not stop, like, ever. She has so much energy. She makes me tired. So she'll come over and like pick up our house, cook our kids dinner, and I'm like,
What the fuck?
Oh.
That's a lot of energy.
Hi.
Yes, please.
Just do the
So-
entire house. Thank you.
Well, you guys, let's get back to this. Short resting sounds like it. Doesn't sound like anyone's actually spending hit dice except Fia.
To get like 3 HP back.
Hey, 6.
mm,
6, 7,
Didn't
or-
Rose get hit?
Huh? Oh, yes, but I had the temp HP.
okay.
Yeah, it took like 4 damage or something. I had 10 temp HP. I'm like, okay, well that sucks, but whatever. Yeah, the fucking inspiring
Alrighty.
leader is a very nice feat.
I know, it's
The
just aid and inspiring leader is a good combo, like we were talking about earlier.
The best, just the best.
Earlier, you mean yesterday?
Well, that is earlier.
Yeah, fair.
So, yeah. Any last things you guys want to do? Double check your equipment, stuff you're tuned to, which I imagine is not including the wand.
Oh yeah, no, that thing's going out. I think there was something else we got last week. I was going to tune to. What was it?
It's such
God.
a good wand.
The
It's really nice.
citron, the McFurn. Yeah, that's it.
What about?
Is there a sheet for that somewhere?
What's you trying to
I
think
didn't make
of?
a sheet for it, but we did post like all
You-
the pizza story like earlier.
I bet you could probably even just grab it from the compendium.
Yeah, I might actually be in the World 20 compendium. He's right.
Oh, okay.
If we're lucky, we might be unlucky.
I'm gonna do myself a favor, bring up a notepad and write the word shield on it about 1,000 times. So that if my eyes happen to glance in any corner, I notice that I have a shield. Because that spell's fucking useful, and I always forget it exists.
Go you!
I mean, having the shield is not exactly your build as a.
Well, no, I don't
Great.
mean mechanical shield, I mean magic spell shield. You get it with a hexblade? Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
Find it.
Yeah, I just found it on the chat. I'll just copy and paste it for now.
There we go. That should be.
We're sort of in like a break mode right now, anyway. So
The very, very, very important bit of information on it is it gives targets a disadvantage against charms you cast with.
Mhm.
So if you use that as your focus and cast a charm, that's sweet, sweet disadvantage.
Okay.
how does that
which
work
is,
for having a melee weapon out though?
For what?
How does that work with having a melee weapon though?
I mean,
One hand
I
a
guess
citern. I don't know what citern looks like.
that's up to you to, I guess, make a ruling on if just being attuned to it and using it is enough, or if you need to actually whip it out.
Because I give similar treatment to the Rod of the Pack Keeper, I'll say same deal here. You just need to be attuned to it.
That being
Okay.
said, there's a really great spell at 4th level that only bards get called Compulsion. That
Oh,
immediately
yeah.
doesn't look very good, but oh my god, it's so good.
It's like
Because-
command, but better.
It is, and it basically reads, you can make all your allies get their opportunity attacks every turn. So, super good.
I have no scale for this though. I don't know if like this might be the size of someone's hand,
It's guitar sized.
guitar size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a loot or
I,
something.
I, I won't go too hard into it. I saw a post last week
Looks
about
very
someone,
like
the
Mongol.
details, the minutiae is what makes D&D fun. I'm like, yes, but no.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, but no.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you should really fucking track their weight and everything. And I never give a bag of holding until like way later. I'm like, that just sounds like work for me.
Mhm.
I look at it two ways. You either are playing a game where it doesn't matter, or you're playing a game where it does.
Yep.
And when it does, it matters a
So-
lot.
Who do you want to be? The guy that has a bag of holding in the game, or the guy that doesn't?
I was like, whatever, man. You probably have ammo. Yeah, good enough. You probably aren't on recovery. Yeah, good enough. Whatever, man. I don't want to fucking think about this. We have bigger, important things to do, like convincing Trigger to kill themselves.
Yes.
Oh,
Bigger, important
Definitely.
things.
See for the spells in there, should I just add them to my spell list or just add them as a side thing?
Probably as a side thing in case you lose the fucking shit thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, cool.
Just have that list there, and then if you ever like need to look them up, just fucking look them up. I think
Yeah,
most
no
of them are pretty self-explanatory, though. Fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, what does fly do? I can't imagine.
Definitely. I'll just get my.
It makes you
Summon
swim
the
through the
fly?
earth.
Makes it heavier.
So it was the all bit and then the I don't know.
All
how
at the
to
top,
pronounce
and
that,
then the
but
one. Yeah.
Fear me?
However you want to say, you're probably the one that we should trust the pronunciation on the most.
I think probably Firma. I think. Flying, visibility, protection from good and evil, plus spells list. Okay. Cool.
Where is it?
I have officially run out of my room of my notebook, so
I'll put a pin
I'll
on
have
it.
to remember it.
I'll put a pin
No,
on
it's
it in
fine.
the chat.
Oh no, it's fine. I've saved the actual
No, that's for me.
Oh, for you. Okay, fair enough. Sniff. Yeah, okay. I'll just leave my spell list open. That'll do.
seriously though, like Gaelic is so goddamn hard to understand.
Mm.
And yet
They have-
you chose to make a name with it, Kirsty.
Yeah, I feel like Fia's a
Why
bit
is the
easier though.
D
'Cause it's only like
silent?
5 letters.
Kirsty
I
represented.
mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
easier to pronounce like, oh yeah, I'm part of the Tuatha De Danann. Like,
Yeah.
spell check?
Did I just get insulted or
Alright,
complimented?
let's get back into it. Everyone good?
Yep.
I think so. Yeah.
Just there we go.
You hold Benny up, wondering how this power works. Like, does it go that far?
Am I
Apparently,
connected
he
to
does
Wi-Fi?
need to get lifted higher, but luckily, he's sort of able to do it himself. That or the Gravelight Tower itself does it. As he just begins to get floated out of your hand, levitated, just 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50, 60, 100. Okay, he's really going up there. You all basically lose sight of him, or like you see him like as like a little pin prick in your vision.
Do you have
But
to catch him if he falls?
eventually, though, the same quote unquote animation happens where he. The dinosaurs begin to crumble, their decaying forms giving out. Lord Vittorius begins to disintegrate. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Time to go say hi to dear old father. And then Benny floats down as the district goes dark.
So that's 2 in the time span of a few hours. How you feeling?
Honestly, I don't really know. I was expecting to feel, I don't know, as you say, 2 in a couple hours. That's rather fast.
Right.
But I'm expecting to feel a lot more, but nay. Just the waters. Yar.
I don't know why I ask these questions. They only ever leave me with concern. And also extreme
I've
curiosity.
noticed-
How does that...
Speaking of saying things, I have noticed that Thea and Rose, you both do this, and I'm not sure it's in your best interest,
Yar.
because you often make a statement when you need to explain a circumstance or yourselves, and you end that statement with "so."
Oh, I noticed that. Yes.
Yeah, when dealing with
how do you
nobility,
respond to that?
yeah, when you're dealing with nobility in particular, not always the best thing
It's
to do.
now
So-
really the time to be having a semantics lesson.
Right. It's not, but personally, it kind of feels like you're holding the conversation hostage. I don't know. I'm just.
I didn't realize you're so well educated in conversation.
I'm going to be real with you. I had absolutely no idea I did that.
Self-awareness.
Again, I don't mean any ill by it. I just thought I'd mention it in case we have to
No,
deal
if
with other
we're-
nobility.
If we're going to be dealing with nobility, which I feel like we are, hi,
Hello.
hello.
There you go.
It's probably a good idea you tell us.
Lessons in etiquette aside, shall we get going?
Yes.
Ferrex looks down the long stretch. It's getting so rough.
Yeah.
You guys swim down the passageway formed by the late Lord Taurus. No gate at this archway. Just leads back to more of what you saw before. Way, way before. More akin to this district, again, just wreckages. Who's first through?
Before we go in, Ruhan would just put his hand on it and look back. I just want you to know, if we get lost again, I will find you.
Thank you.
I do have something, and Abigail brandishes this syringe. In case that happens. Only one, though. She tucks it away.
Seeing it's likely we're heading into a scrap. Here. I'm gonna cast Bestow Fortitude. Let's do it on...
I mean, so far I've only done to one person, really, so...
Yeah. Let's do it on Fia this time.
Ooh, okay, switching it up. Oh, which effects we got in here?
10 HP.
Alright. Increase your maximum HP by 10, and your current HP by 10.
Okay, so maximum and current.
Bingo. Turning to Monty over here.
This time it is not cracked.
Thank you.
It is a...
Are you missing health?
Pardon?
What do you mean it's not current?
One of my two tattoos carries over.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, so this time it's not cracks. It's this kind of almost like a compass rose that I have on my right shoulder blade, just below it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so does that go into me then? Go into Fia, rather.
Yeah,
Ooh, okay.
temporarily.
Yeah,
an
yeah,
hour.
temporary. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you.
Another one for the list.
Try not to get knocked down this time.
I'll try my best. I'm so thankful for you helping me every single time that happens. And all of you as well.
It's what we do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fall down and you help me get back up.
No matter the situation, he says, looking at Varric.
Yeah, I hope-
morally guilt trip me now.
Yeah, I suppose we could talk
I
about
said
this.
we'd have a
afterwards.
talk later.
Yeah, maybe just
I gotta make sure
Just
you
not
get to that
randomly in the
point.
middle of the conversation.
yeah. I mean, I trust you not to let me die. So
Your life is in our hands. Come on.
All right.
So,
Want me to
who's
step through
through?
first? If no one objects, Korik will step through.
Very well. You step through and look around. It's dead silent here. The graveyard is just over there. Shorter distance than prior districts. It's not to say it's close, though. Just shorter. Next through.
I suppose I'll go through if nobody else will.
You go through. Next. Through.
I'll take up the...
No, Rose is last.
Ew, wait.
What?
I will go last. There we go.
So you both go simultaneously last. Which is sort of an oxymoron now I think about it. Simultaneously last. NPCs 1, 2, 3, Abigail, Varric, Lorelei follow after Fia, and then the two of you both take up the rear. As the last of you come through, The Last of Us, Part 2, just kidding, don't play that game. As the last of you come through, the place around you begins shaking. An aquatic earthquake of sorts. The wrecks of derelicts begin to get shoved aside as walls, proper walls of stone, at least you think they're stone, begin erupting out of the ground. A coliseum of sorts, an arena. The drainage pipes on the side, which might have been originally in design used for, draining out blood or bits, instead surge out water